Packing's done. Tickets? Check. That feeling in your stomach? It's the thrill of the unknown, the anticipation of new experiences in far-off lands. Travel's about embracing new cultures, tasting exotic foods, and witnessing the wonders of the world. But amidst the excitement, it's vital to stay aware. Just like any journey requires a map, navigating the world of travel requires a bit of street smarts. Think of this as your guidebook to outsmarting the tricksters and enjoying your adventures to the fullest. Remember, a little awareness goes a long way in ensuring your trip is memorable for all the right reasons. Picture this. You're in Rome, mesmerized by the Trevi Fountain. The energy is electric, crowds bustling, coins splashing. Suddenly you feel a jostle, a seemingly harmless bump, but later you realize your wallet's gone. Pickpocketing thrives in crowded spaces where distractions abound. It's not just about crowded landmarks, it can happen anywhere. Someone accidentally spills something on you. While you're distracted, an accomplice swoops in. Or a group of kids surrounds you, seemingly begging, but their nimble fingers are working overtime. The key is to stay alert. Be mindful of your surroundings, especially in crowded areas. Keep your valuables secure, preferably in a money belt worn under your clothing. Don't flash large amounts of cash. Be wary of unexpected jostling or staged distractions. That designer handbag for a fraction of the price? That unbelievably cheap tour promising the real experience? If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. The bait and switch is a classic scam, luring you in with an offer you can't refuse, only to switch it for something inferior or worse. You might find yourself in a back alley shop, pressured to buy a fake or low-quality item. Or that luxury tour bus turns out to be a rundown van, and the secret spots are just tourist traps. Remember, reputable businesses don't rely on trickery. Do your research before you go. Book tours and activities with established companies. Be wary of street vendors offering deals that are significantly lower than market value. Trust your gut. If something feels off, it probably is. Travel is about connecting with people, but not everyone has good intentions. The friendly local who strikes up a conversation, the overly helpful stranger who insists on showing you the way. They might have ulterior motives. They might lead you to a rigged shop, overpriced restaurant, or worse, distract you while an accomplice relieves you of your belongings. It's great to be open to meeting new people, but be cautious about sharing personal information or following strangers to unfamiliar locations. Trust your instincts. If someone makes you feel uncomfortable, politely excuse yourself. Stick to well-lit and populated areas, especially at night. Remember, it's okay to be cautious. It's better to be safe than sorry. Section 5. The Uniform Deception Imposter Scams. They might wear a uniform, flash a badge, or speak with authority. But beware, scammers often pose as officials to gain your trust and exploit your vulnerability in an unfamiliar place. They might claim to be police officers finding you for a fabricated offense, immigration officials demanding to see your passport, or even tour guides offering fake tickets. Remember, real officials rarely approach tourists directly, especially not to demand money on the spot. If you're ever approached by someone claiming to be an official, be wary. Ask for identification, and don't be afraid to politely decline their requests if something feels off. If they insist or become aggressive, calmly attract attention from passers-by or nearby businesses. In most cases, scammers will back down if they sense their cover is blown. Section 6. Navigating the urban jungle taxi and transportation traps. After a long flight, that taxi ride can feel like a godsend, but it's also a prime opportunity for scams. Some drivers might take advantage of your unfamiliarity with the area by taking the scenic route to inflate the fare. Others might tamper with meters or claim a fixed price that's significantly higher than usual. Before you hop into any taxi, note the driver's ID number and license plate. If possible, use ride-hailing apps or official taxi stands. Negotiate the fare up front, especially if there's no meter. If you're unsure, ask your hotel or a local for an estimated fare to avoid being overcharged. When using public transportation, be vigilant about your belongings. Keep your bags close and be wary of anyone getting too close or attempting to distract you. Section 7. The price of a pretty picture souvenir stand scams. That charming street vendor selling local crafts, the colorful market stalls overflowing with souvenirs. It's all part of the travel experience. But be cautious. Some vendors might inflate prices for tourists or sell counterfeit goods masquerading as authentic local handicrafts. Always inspect items carefully before you buy, and don't be afraid to haggle. It's part of the fun in many cultures. If a deal seems too good to be true, it probably is. Remember, you're not obligated to buy anything, no matter how persistent the vendor might be. Consider supporting local artisans by purchasing from reputable shops or cooperatives. Not only will you find unique and authentic souvenirs, but you'll also be contributing to the local economy in a meaningful way. Section 8. Staying safe online. Digital dangers for travelers. In today's digital age, staying connected is easier than ever, but it also opens up new avenues for scams. Public Wi-Fi networks, while convenient, can be vulnerable to hacking. Scammers might create fake hotspots mimicking legitimate ones to steal your personal information. Avoid accessing sensitive information like online banking or making online purchases while using public Wi-Fi. If you must, use a VPN to encrypt your connection and protect your data. Be wary of emails or messages from unknown senders, especially those asking for personal or financial details. Remember, if an offer online seems too good to be true, it probably is. Double-check websites and URLs for legitimacy before entering any personal information. Section 9. Embrace the adventure. Pack your smarts. Traveling is about embracing the unknown, stepping outside your comfort zone, and creating memories that will last a lifetime. Don't let the fear of scams hold you back from experiencing all the beauty and wonder that the world has to offer. By arming yourself with knowledge and a healthy dose of street smarts, you can navigate the world of travel with confidence. Remember, awareness is your best defense. Trust your instincts, be cautious but not fearful, and most importantly, enjoy the journey.